Welcome back to the Don't Write That Book podcast, where you can learn how to write your bestseller and own your authorship. Follow along with us as we give you an insider's view of the book industry. Now, here are your hosts, myself, Mike Michalowicz, and AJ Harper.
We just played footsie. Did you just notice that?
No, but I'm just laughing because you've become so hosty.
How's that? Like, what do you mean? Oh, like how I'm looking and...
Yeah.
Is it cheesy?
Hello.
Hello. Well, that thing smile.
A little bit.
Little rate of the forecast. Better throw your galoshes on.
I think you're going to be a good host. I think actually your future is going to be this, what is it? What's it called?
I don't know.
Other podcast?
Oh, becoming self-made.
Becoming self-made.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing and things like that.
Yeah.
That are going to be their future. That's my prediction.
Oh, thank you. I think that
But I can see you being a little more like hosty.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that is the future because I think that's the last representation of humanity.
No, your future.
No, I realize, but I'm saying the future is expression through kind of these platforms where you see the real human.
Sure.
It's writing.
No, you're
For
right.
you, it's
But I'm saying
hosting.
you, Mike Michalowicz, I think that's your natural place to be, and that everything that you've been doing up until now was to prepare you for it. But I do see this shift is,
Yeah.
I'm just an old pal, so I'm just
I love it.
giggling over here like you're a little hosty.
A little hosty.
Yeah.
And we played footsie. Have you ever had...
I didn't feel any footsie.
Oh, my foot was like rubbing across your foot. I thought it was the dog.
I feel nothing.
What is the most awkward, like, touching moment you've been in? Because I have one that instantly comes to mind, but...
You are full of awkward moments.
So I'll start with mine.
Okay, go.
I had that ridiculous car, the Dodge Viper, because it was my dream college car. And before I sold it, I was encouraging all my friends to drive this thing. So I was with Paul Scheider.
Uh-huh.
And Paul is this Midwestern, let it go real slow kind of guy, and also brilliant. So he's in the car, he's driving. I'm like, you got to take this for a drive. So we're going down the highway, and when I say the highway, we're going 55 miles per hour in a 75 because that's how he rolls. And he has it in like the highest gear, which I think is 6th gear in a Viper. I'll tell you, at 55, you should have it like in 3rd gear, even 2nd. This thing really can wind. And the car starts doing this on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh. So I reach my hand, I'm in the passenger seat, reach my left hand over to grab it.
Don't.
He reaches him and we literally clasp, both of us jump back and like, let's go home. We're done. We are absolutely done. That was my awkward touching moment.
You had to end your time together because you touched hands.
Held hands, trying to shift gears.
This is such a straight dude thing.
Is that, yeah. No, it wasn't that.
That you had to be done with what you were doing?
Because he
like,
was
that's it.
No, it was because he was going to stall out the car. He was driving so
okay.
poorly that I felt compelled.
Okay.
And he was
You're
actually...
making it sound like it's because you touched hands.
No, it was because that was the point at the moment. Like, this is done. This is just ridiculous.
Okay.
I'm making him do something he doesn't want to do.
Okay.
What was your awkward touching moment?
I can't think of, I don't have too many. I'm not that touchy, so.
What's your love language?
Quality time.
Ah, okay.
Or so they say.
That explains everything.
I want to say quality time. Right now, it feels like my love language would be quality time to myself.
Yeah, okay.
But no, I like quality time with people. My favorite thing is just hanging with my wife or hanging with our son or hanging. In fact, oh my gosh, I have to tell you this. Our son does not want to hang with us. Do your kids want to hang with you? I think they do.
Yeah.
Our son does not want to hang with us. This has been the case since ever.
Okay. Okay.
So,
yeah.
like he wants his mom's.
Yeah.
He wants comfort and he wants us to be present and he wants us to be there when he needs us. But he doesn't want to like play a board game or go to the movies. He would like us to take him when he was younger, take me and my friends to the movies. I don't want to go do anything with you.
I'm with you.
I'm not interested in doing things with you.
Yeah.
He also doesn't really care for the things that we're into.
Yeah.
So.
Is he still living at home? Is he back home?
No.
That's what I thought. He's in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah. But he comes home often.
I see.
Because he has a lot of high school friends, when they're home for spring break or the holidays or.
And nothing to do with you guys.
Oh, well, laundry.
Yeah.
What is my wife making?
Can I borrow some money?
Never.
Really?
Oh, no, never.
Oh.
No. He's on his own. We pay the health insurance because he's still in the early. He's still able to be on
I think it's
policy.
by 27 or 20.
I think he's 26. Maybe
Yeah.
he's 27 now.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to have him on that.
And he can't get health insurance through his current work.
He could probably.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think he's not at that stage where he would even think it was important to have it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just like having, and he would actually pay me for it if I asked him to.
Wow.
Yeah, no, he's good.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell you something funny. The whole thing was to tell you this funny thing.
Yeah.
So I ended up accidentally falling asleep on the couch because I was watching Ken Burns' documentary. That dude sucks you in.
Okay.
You're like, I'm just going to watch this for a little bit.
Yeah.
And what do I care about Roosevelt?
Yeah.
Right?
And you're sleeping.
On the no, all of a sudden I'm like, I am fascinated.
Yeah,
I did not. He's just like sucking you in like it's reality TV or something.
Yeah.
It's like a cliffhanger all the time. The way he tells it. But I ended up accidentally falling asleep. But then my son came home. He was home for the weekend to see some friends who were home on spring break. And it was 2 a.m. And he was home from wherever. They're all 21 now, so they're out. He came home 2 o'clock. He was drinking his electrolytes. And he sat down to chat with me. 4 a.m. is when I went to bed. Two whole hours.
Wow.
But because he doesn't want to hang with us or talk to us much,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is it.
You have to.
This is the moment.
You take it for all it's worth.
And we were just, shooting the you-know-what back and forth. It was so nice to have an adult conversation with him. But, that was it. 2 to 4 a.m.
Yeah.
2 to 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I don't know how we went on this about awkward touching.
Yeah.
But because we're talking about quality time. Oh, that's why.
That's why.
Yeah. Because that's I'll live off that 2 hours from 2 to 4 a.m. for a really long time. And then I got to tell my wife, oh my gosh, you'll never believe this.
Does she get jelly?
No, she knows with him, it's like opportunity, this is the moment. And that's when you get to have that conversation.
My kids like to spend time with me as long as it's assigned time. I don't get a call from my kids like, hey, you want to just chit chat?
No.
My daughter does occasionally.
I get advice calls sometimes.
Asking for advice.
Very specific advice.
Yeah, okay. Oh, me too. Like oil change, something like that, like mechanical.
DMV.
Yeah. I get those too.
Yeah.
But I was about to say manufacturer, but that's a negative connotation. I pick times for us to be together to do a specific activity.
Mm-hmm.
And then my wife goes, wow, the kids are spending time with you. I'm like, oh, no, I'm picking it to get that one-on-one time.
Yeah.
It's not that they're out seeking it, but then it's very enjoyable as long as it's assigned.
See, I can't, he's not going to say yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, my kids will say yes every time to that. Same thing with my wife. They'll do the same thing with my wife. Like, let's just go out, just the two of them.
I wish. But you know what? Your kids are who they are.
Our kids are who they are.
You just got to love them exactly as they are, and it's fine.
You're right.
Maybe if I would go to the Knicks game.
Okay.
But
I'll give you one little last thing before we kick into this. I did life training with Anthony Robbins back in early 2000s, late 90s. You could call the Anthony Robbins hotline and they assigned you a life coach.
I remember.
Yeah, okay. So I worked with this guy for like 3 sessions, but he did give advice that still sticks with me. He goes, do what your kids want to do. If you want to spend more time with them, find their interest and do it. And I said, my son only wants to play video games. He goes, become a gamer.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's definitely
right.
true.
So outside this room, on the wall, we have all these different like sports memorabilia for my kids.
Yeah.
Except my oldest son was never into sports. He was into gaming. So we have Diablo. And I said, why do you want to put Diablo? Because they picked what they put up there. I said, why do you want to put the game Diablo up there? It's like, Dad, you and I used to play that all the time together. It sticks. Do what they want to do. Go to the Knicks games.
Yeah. I mean, yes. I definitely was at all his sports things.
Yeah.
Do
the Knicks together. Today we're going to talk about book club scams and other bad ideas. It is a good title.
It is a good title.
I'm joined in studio with AJ Harper.
Did you want to call it scam?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that. I feel that way when these scams come in again. So
we could change it. Scam.
Scams. And we're going to dive into this. What I admire about you, I've said this probably 3 or 4 times, is just the preparation you put into this. So I got this last night, and I was giggling to myself some of the notes you put in this one in particular.
Uh-huh.
But I just appreciate the effort you make to have an outline for the show. So it's fluid.
It makes a difference, right?
It makes a massive difference. In the beginning, it's like, we can just riff it all the time.
No.
Preparation matters.
You don't like to listen to those podcasts, do you? Where
No.
people are just going, wandering
No.
all over. When will this end?
Yeah.
It's like a Saturday Night Live skit.
Yeah. All right. We good?
No, but I admire about you. Oh, I had one I was driving in. I was like, because we have said it all.
We said all.
We should just document it.
Yeah.
It would probably make us feel really good about ourselves if we listened to every single admire thing that you and I said to each other.
Do you know who does something similar to this beginning, which I didn't know we were replicating, or maybe they're replicating us, is Brene Brown and Adam Grant.
I don't think they know about us.
They definitely listen to the show.
Come on.
No, I know. But
Have you started listening to that? I haven't
Yeah.
listened to their podcast. Do you like it?
Yeah, yeah. I'm more into Brene Brown's style than Adam.
Oh, interesting.
But they're very complimentary. It works very well. He almost, to me, seems to be almost over acknowledging her and playing into her. She's giving more direction than he is. I wish there was a little more tug and pull.
Oh, okay.
They're both very intelligent.
But the thing I did want to, it's coincidentally, the thing I wanted to talk to you about, I was thinking when I was driving in, was about the hosty thing.
Oh.
Just like, I like the way you are willing to take on this. I'm going to be excellent at it. You know?
Thank you.
I really love this thing. I want to do this now. So let me be excellent at it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that means
can
the world
see
to me.
you really working on it.
I am. Thank you. That means the world to me. I also want to acknowledge
But your love language is words of affirmation.
It absolutely is.
Yeah. So you love that.
Oh my God. You could say anything.
And you'd be like, oh, I miss everything. I'm so touched.
Yeah. But you know what's so interesting? It's the reverse. Like if you said something like your hosty thing is a little questionable, I feel that deeply.
Really?
I feel it deeply. Yeah. Isn't that wild?
The words don't land with me the same way they do with you.
Which is so bizarre, but that's someone speaking
Yeah.
Japanese and someone speaking German.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
two ships in the night. This episode is sponsored by Simplified. That's the imprint of Page 2.
Mm-hmm.
Page 2 has been an extraordinary journey for me. And we have 3 new authors now in consideration. We're going through a vetting process. And when I asked Page 2, I said so they've all asked to join. And contractually, they meet everything, except I said I want to do a final interview with them.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure that they're all in. What's unique about Page 2 Simplified is a intentional collaborative co-marketing effort. It's required of you.
What you always wanted.
I've always wanted. So you join, you're supporting you're supporting the entire imprint and getting the word out. And that's very unique for authors. Ironically, it's what all authors that I know seek. They wish their imprint would do it.
And they get shut down.
They get shut down. So now it's inherent, but I'm going to speak with these authors and say, are you all in on us, not just you?
Yeah. Love that. So you had an event for Simplified in Austin.
Yeah.
Just the beginning folks. Will you do that annually?
Yes, that's
okay.
the plan.
I love that.
That was extraordinary because we just got together and we came up with over 100 ideas of how to co-market. We've boiled it down to 10 or 11 essentials, and it's a low lift, high impact stuff.
Love it.
I got an email. It started, I want to say 3-4 months ago. Oh, I'll tell you exactly when it started, January 27th, because that's when The Money Habit came out. And it says, hey, Mike, I have a book club. I admire so much what you've done with The Money Habit. And then it says like a couple key things from it. It says, we are in Austin, Texas. We have 1,000 members and we'd like to consider your book for our book club. Do we have your permission?
1,000 members in Austin.
Yes, that's such bull.
Okay, go ahead.
And it just reeked of a scam right away.
Okay.
Whenever, there's some indicators, but whenever I see something come from a Gmail address, gmail.com, that's highly suspect.
I got one right when we were recording.
Oh, what'd you get? Tell me.
Okay, I'm going to read it.
Read it out.
No subject.
No subject.
Sober Digital Empire is the name. But the email address is soberdigitalempire04@gmail.com. Okay. It's short. Hi. That's it. No name. Your book has qualities that could translate well into a film or series with the right development approach.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I work with a small network that reviews written works for possible screen adaptation. When something shows potential, it goes through a simple evaluation process to determine if it's worth developing further. If you're open to that, you can share your book link. I'll take a look and let you know if it's a fit for the next step. No name, no signature.
Oh my God.
Now, this one's obvious,
Yeah.
right? This is a common one. I was asking my team because you know what I do? I probably get 4 or 5 of these a day. What I do is this one I would never forward to my team because it's so obvious.
Yeah.
But one of the reasons I wanted to go through it, because you said, let's do scams. And then I thought, oh, yeah, there's these, in the last 6 months, there's been a ratcheting up of
Question.
email scams.
No question.
But some of them are dumb like this. Others are so good.
Yeah.
They're using AI.
Yep.
That it sounds like someone really did read your book because it's so detailed and they so nail it. And it looks very professional. So I've now taken to forwarding them to Sade and Laura because, first of all, I usually can't smoke out the ones that are really good like that. I'm not sure. And then I have them check to vet it for me. But it's happening 4 or 5 times a day now. Yeah.
The reverse went down at the McCalla office. I wasn't forwarding these messages. So I was getting these scams, similar volume, 4 or 5 a day.
Yeah.
Mostly the book club scam, but there's other ones we get. And I was like, oh, scam, scam, scam. Once you get 1 or 2, you get very attuned to it.
Yeah.
And so you start deleting them. Well, I was out of the office for whatever, in the morning. So Amy monitors my email. And so she gets one of these. And I come into our office. Thank God we have a physical office. I come in and I overhear Amy talking with Andrea and Erin. So she's engaged. That's more than half our office now. Saying, look, there's this book club with 5,000 registered book clubbers who want to read The Money Habit. So how should we respond? And they're asking for certain information, and they're talking about this and I'm like, I don't mean to listen in to eavesdrop, but thank God I am. That's a scam. And then we went through it and like, oh my gosh, could not.
What were they asking of you?
So what they asked for is permission to meet with me and interview me. Then what they often want is, what I believe they want books for free. They want some kind of account, like say, hey, our book club, because we're so select and we're so large, we just ask the author makes a contribution of $1,000 to offset our administrative fees as a free book club. So they collect money.
Red flag, giant red flag.
Yeah. Yeah. But often they don't do that in the beginning. The first step of these scams is simply engagement.
Really? It goes that involved. You know what would be a good scam is to get the books from you, because then they could sell them up as a used bookstore up on Amazon.
So there's another scam that's exactly what happens. But this happened out of China mostly, but it happens in other locations. It happened with the pumpkin plan. I get a complaint in a review on Amazon, says the book quality is absolutely horrible. I opened it up, the spine fell apart, and they show pictures of it, and it looks horrible. The print quality is bleeding through and stuff. And they're showing pictures. I'm like, that's my book.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in China, and it's not limited to China, someone took the book and photocopied it effectively and assembled the book. And we're flooding Amazon with this. There was hundreds and hundreds of copies. So I bought one, and sure enough.
Just to see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so.
What'd you do to shut it down? Anything?
Notified Amazon. Well, thank God for Penguin. Penguin has its legal department, notified Amazon, and it was shut down. That reseller was shut down. So they're selling it as a used book. The one thing that was, because it wasn't through Amazon Prime, which is sourced from the author, it was a used book that they were selling for, say, $8.99. It said brand new. And what they were doing is getting the selling box on Amazon. So you would normally see my book listed there, sourced through Amazon, Prime today. You would now see, because they had a lower price and it was brand new, it was listed as the primary book. So when you were clicking buy now, it was defaulting to buying from them. So we shut it down through the Amazon engine. But Amazon's making money, so they don't really care.
But it's these email scams that have really picked up. People using AI to assess your book and maybe anything else you put out in the world.
Yeah.
Any public blog, any interfacing, and to take all that information about you and then create something that looks like an actual person who was moved or touched or inspired or whatever by you.
Yeah.
And to find something very narrow and specific that makes you think, oh my gosh, this person really did read it. They really do think it's cool. And then you're hooked.
You're hooked. I was telling you, I got a hold of Charles Duhigg. I spoke last week's episode. I was telling you about that. You know how I got a hold of him was he wrote an article that I was really impressed by around money. So I wrote to him, but I did it through his website. So I went to his website, we filled out, and there's a robot, like, click here to verify. Those things work pretty effectively. So ironically, if someone's genuinely reaching out to you, if it comes through a Gmail account or whatever, right into your email, it's more likely a scam. If they go to your website, it requires human intervention. It's a great vetting tool. So if you actually want to get in front of someone, because you do have a real book club, because those people are getting screwed now. I have a real book club with my 10 book club members. I do want to do your book. I do have a question for the author. Go through their website directly.
But I also think that, I want to make this point clear to everybody. Sometimes they also are including a link or something, and now this is a phishing.
Yeah.
So there's difference between someone who's trying to get money from you through this book club situation, or just enter into an arrangement with you and start engaging with you. And then there's folks who have actual links in there you should absolutely not click on in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And so don't click on anything in any of the emails. If you want to investigate something, go Google then outside of that based on the things that they're sharing. But that's the other thing is I click on nothing.
Click on nothing. It used to be a little bit of the inside joke at our house is mom got scammed again. So I get a call from my sister or a text saying mom got scammed again. And she did last week. And yeah, it's a shame. This one was around energy, like a fake energy company. And it's impossible to educate her to protect herself. So you can talk to her face to face, say, never give information on the phone. Don't talk to anyone. If it's ever about money, my sister or myself will physically come to the house. And say, I get it. And then she gets scammed the next day.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, now it's become so sophisticated is it doesn't matter how old you are. You can fall for these things. And obviously shame on the people that are perpetuating this. It's just,
they wouldn't do it if it wasn't working.
Yeah. Is there that many creeps out there? Why can't they just apply their effort to something of nobility?
Why can't they?
Were they abused or something? What's their justification?
Well, I don't know. I think there are probably myriad reasons, but the point is, don't click, don't respond.
Let's talk about the various scams.
Yeah.
So the book promo is another one. So I get emails occasionally from a company that says they're a newsletter that they have. I'll tell you some of the indicators as we move along here too is size of audience. We have 50,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers. That's very suspect when they got to inflate their egos right away.
Yeah.
And so the book promo scam is we have a newsletter and we're willing to feature your book. It's been highly recommended by some of our readers.
Yep.
Please contact us. It's a minimal fee.
We have a newsletter, we have a blog, we have a platform, we have a podcast, we have a whatever. It's usually preying on what authors really want, which is more exposure, help with marketing.
Yeah.
Getting their book in front of people.
Yeah.
The scammers know this is the biggest challenge for authors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And usually it leads off with a bravado of the size of a list. Typically I see, or we have access to all this massive community. Ironically, it's the smaller, more niche things that are better when they're real. You just talked about the one turn your book into.
Isn't that funny? I had that listed as something. That was one that Laura reminded me. I get these all the time. We want to turn your book into a movie, which is funny. I would love to see how you're going to turn Write a Must Read into a movie.
Yeah.
What's that?
That'd be great.
What's happening?
What
kind of movie is that?
It's just someone sitting there typing, editing.
You know what? Given the challenge, I could probably pull something like that off. But so that one's not very well researched scam, but we do get them all the time. And I think the scams are playing into these sort of secret wishes and also what you don't understand about the industry. So I think one of the best defenses is understanding how things work in the industry. So if you think a person would randomly email you and say, we develop books into movies, that this is something that is actually legit and happening to you, then that means that you aren't educated about the industry that you're in. So I think one of the best defenses is understanding how things work.
Understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the old, what they call trust but verify, or consider but verify. So I told you last week about our property because we have a long driveway. They wanted to possibly do something here.
Yeah.
The first thing I called was the town.
Right, because you thought it was a scam.
It could be a scam, yeah.
Or that it could be a scam.
Yeah. So
I mean, I would be nervous about anything in my mailbox.
anything. But
Yeah.
isn't that kind of quinky dink? Any mailbox, physical or on your
But did you say that was that the one that you said a thing you thought was a scam turned out to be real? Or was there a book one too?
there was a book one. So no, it wasn't a book one, it was a sponsor one. So I'll get into it.
Oh, okay.
So I get an email that says we've identified Mike as a potential board member for our organization because of his exposure in the entrepreneurial community and so forth, and his work with different tools in his books. We think we'd like to consider him for a board position. Please contact us. Now, the weird thing is it came in through our speaking page. So there is a kind of bot protector there. So it was like, oh, this could be legit. I put it into, I did use AI. I said, look at this email. I said, verify this person, find this person on the internet because they reference a name, find this company, and identify the likelihood that this is real versus scam. And it found the person, it verified it, looked at the person's history, and came back and said, this is like a 90% chance or higher. This is a legitimate inquiry, albeit it came in a peculiar way. So then I gave it to Andrea. Andrea said, when I saw this email, I thought it was a scam. So she's like, I'm just going to try this guy out. And she did. She called, and it is a legit opportunity.
And that's the thing. She called.
She called.
There was a number to call.
There was a number.
Someone answered the phone.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. She also researched the company a little further. So I'll tell you, one of the challenges with all these scams coming in is I don't trust much at all, including stuff that comes from anyone's email address. It can come from you or a business partner or anyone, and I see it, and I'm like, were they hooked? Were they schnooked? I don't know. So it was legit.
You think my emails are scams? My emails are.
If you said something is inconsistent with how you,
sure, of course, and then you can text me and say WTF,
and they do feel a little scammy. Your newsletter, a little scammy.
What emails am I sending you? This is my whole email situation is here are the links for this thing. There's not even a message.
No, it's not even a message. It's like, see you at 6 a.m. Is there going to be half and half this time?
I am suffering without the half and half.
I know. Well,
it's okay. I'm going to get myself a little cooler.
I think
I'm going to show up with my cooler.
I think do that.
And Matt is going to be happy that I do.
Yeah, Matt, you drink half and half too, or you?
I do, yes.
Yeah. See?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to get a special one that fits inside a small little, like the construction worker lunch boxes. That's how I'm going to show up.
I'd be honored if you do that.
You think
bring a little thermos.
I almost brought it. My wife said today, I have 2 half and halves. Bring one of the half and halves. Okay. But then I was afraid that we would be poisoned because I would be in the car for an hour.
Yeah. Well, a good thermos wouldn't do that. What about the scams versus I'll help you market it to a TikTok following, a Facebook following, a
that
Instagram
happens all the time. Especially because you don't, is this going to work for you? Because how many authors think I should be on TikTok and they're not on TikTok?
Yep.
So now the scam is solving some sort of problem or relying on the mystery of it all, right?
Mm-hmm.
The mystery of it all. I don't know about how to do that. Okay, well, this person does.
So there's scams. There's also suspect. I got an inquiry in a few years ago to speak in China, and my honorarium at the time was say 40,000 or something. They said, well, we'll be able to pay Mike's honorarium. And my agent wrote back and said, his fee, because it's international, a little bit more. And I said, what does he need? And I'm like, just throw out an arbitrary number. And maybe she doubled it, 80 or 100. They said, no problem. And that became very suspect. And this is where my head was going, is they want me in China, so I can't leave China. That was that's where my head went. So I'm like, I don't.
That's all those war games movies in the 80s that have you worried about all that.
Oh my God.
It may be an intellectual property thing though.
Maybe.
IP theft.
Also, there constantly is. There was conflict and there was some people being held hostage. I'm like, there's not a dollar that makes it worth it. And the more the dollars
people
go
being
up.
held hostage in China?
Yeah, you want to be held hostage in China?
No, I'm asking. There were people being held hostage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, political pawns. So you go across and you failed to pass this test, or you're carrying drugs with you. Remember that basketball player, I can't remember her name,
Yes.
who's held in Russia
Yes.
for carrying drugs.
Terrible.
Yeah. Was she carrying drugs? Was it planted?
I don't know.
You think someone would be that foolish? So I don't know, but she spent a long time.
Yes.
And part of it, their expose yourself, Arch.
Archer's
Full
chilling.
out. I don't know if you can catch on the camera. Hopefully you can't. That means he wants his belly rubbed. He loves that. But there's people get used as political pawns.
Yeah.
It's leverage for something else.
So the average person is not going to be, coerced into going to China. I don't think so.
I don't know.
But okay, fair.
If the bait's big enough.
Listen, all of it, we should be suspect about all of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why do scams, let me rewind. Old day scams, Prince of Nigeria, were so obvious that they were scams. They worked because the argument was if someone would fall for that, they are gullible. They're going to send their life savings to this person.
If you believe someone's a prince.
Yeah. If you're willing to believe that, you're willing to believe anything. And you're taking care of Dutch people. But now today's scams are very sophisticated, very real for anybody, I think.
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why is it changed? Why is the strategy changed?
Technology.
But yeah, I guess they can hook more people.
Because they can.
Yeah.
I don't really know the psychology of it all.
Yeah.
But it makes it, there's people who have, this is not what we're talking about today, but maybe we are. We were mostly talking about these inbox scams, but we are talking about other bad ideas.
Yeah.
There's people who pretend to be agents, people who pretend have full websites for it, have contracts, will talk to you. They're not agents at all. So, you can, but again, you're an author who's been trying to get a deal. This sounds really exciting.
Yeah.
There's somebody who wants me, and maybe you're going to overlook some red flags because you're just so desperate. It's the desperation and the mystery. Yeah.
There's an Instagram post that went live this morning. My friend Jen texted me, and she goes, Jen Adams, her name's. She goes, check this out. She goes, you're on Instagram, or this person references you on Instagram, and they're talking about programming Claude, which is, I think, Anthropic. No, I don't know who's who anymore. But
Anthropic is
Claude.
Claude.
Okay. So Anthropic's Claude, there's a person on Instagram saying, I want to get better at money. So I told Claude Cowork, which is like a desktop version of Claude, to manage my money just like the author of Profit First would.
Okay.
Yeah. And so my point is.
But that's not a scam.
It's not a scam. But my point is AI goes out and it replicates and it can get someone's persona.
For sure.
It's like, I want this guy to be my coach and I don't have to ever talk with him. I don't have to know who he is.
Yes.
I just want it. And so it's coming across in emails. Is there other way people are scamming? Are they picking up the phone now? Is your phone ringing?
Sure. What do you mean? Your phone doesn't ring with scammers?
I don't get them. I only get email scams. I mean, my phone.
Other types of phone scammers you get, though?
Barely ever. Do you?
Really? Yeah. It says scam likely.
Oh, yeah. The phone does.
I don't answer.
Yeah.
People don't answer the phone anymore if they don't know the number.
Exactly. Exactly. So there's mailbox scams, like the actual physical mailbox that happens too. But did you ever hear?
No, I don't think authors are getting phone scams. Not that I've heard of. It's the email scams are the ones that are really prevalent right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they can make them extremely personal.
Yes.
Because of AI.
Yes.
So let's talk about things, how to vet it. We already talked about don't click on anything.
Don't click on anything. Does the email address match the name of the person? Is it just a Gmail or is it an actual company email?
I believe the reason there's so many Gmails is because it gets past the Gmail filter, and most people are using Gmail as their receiving mailbox.
Yeah.
Do you use a Gmail account?
I do.
Me too. Now I have my own domain over it.
I do.
Okay.
Too. Yes.
But it's Gmail, so every Gmail email gets through without any filter.
Yeah. So that's probably why.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
Other things to look for or to do?
I mean, if it's obviously AI, I think I would question it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would, I always look for the phone number of the person that's reaching out if I want to vet it. So this one situation where someone's looking for me to be a board member on their organization, there was a phone number on there. Andrea actually did the actual call outreach. Oh, and that's another technique. If you have access to a virtual assistant or a real assistant, there's one and the same.
They're the same.
Yeah, they're one and the same. Yeah, that was stupid. But if you have access to someone else to have them do the call on your behalf, because they're not in an emotional state. Just, is this real, vetted out, and so forth.
That's true. You don't even need an assistant. Just get your friend.
Yeah.
Just get your buddy.
You know, another type of scam I sometimes get is podcast appearances. Like someone will say, hey, I want you to be on my podcast, has all these downloads and so forth. And I don't even know if it's a scam. It's just misrepresenting themselves.
Well,
they're trying to get someone on their show, it seems like.
That's a different situation. That's someone who's just trying to get anybody on their show.
Yeah.
I've definitely had at least one of those where I was like, why am I here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes those podcast shows will list off all these names of people that have been on their show, which is, really, you had all those famous people on your show? I don't know. I question that too.
I do too.
Yeah. Any other ways to help vet out scams?
I mean, I think it's just take the information and put it into Google, you know?
Yeah.
Is this a real company? Is this a real person? Is this a real thing?
And the last thing is 24-hour pause for me is when I'm hyped up or excited about something. I'm negotiating something right now, and the email came in and I received it. I'm like, okay, now I received the email. Let me sit on these ideas for 24 hours just to get one night's sleep on it. And it seemed to, I move in more prudently in those circumstances.
Yeah.
We have contests listed here.
Yeah, because you actually asked to add that to it, to talk about contests. It's funny because I've had a lot of my students win. They just clean up at all the contests. I'm super proud of them for that. But some contests are better than others.
Oh yeah, I do get that thing like, hey, we'd like to put your book in here, but they want you to pay to get your book listed.
Well, okay, that's different. That's not a contest, but contests do cost money.
Okay.
It's no, some of them do, and some of it is totally understandable because they might have, say, thousands of entries, and they have to run, the admin for that program. So it does cost a little bit of money. But I think you can vet the contests. So, for example, is the contest reputable? Is it who are the judges? Are the judges, if we're talking books here, they should be librarians and booksellers. They should not be a celebrity.
Yeah.
Right? It should not be randos. And the judging criteria should be very clear. It shouldn't be it should be listed there. Also, there should be other things you get from the contest besides winning it. So I don't mean the little dumb stickers that say gold, silver, bronze, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is this then going out to, librarians and booksellers? Are people going to know about it? Is there going to be press release about this? Is there going to be, are people going to care about it?
Yeah.
Go look at some of the previous winners. Are these reputable books, or are these books that are just sort of whatever?
Mm-hmm.
So pay attention to the books that you love and the type of awards they get. And there are different awards for different types of books, not only genre, etc., but also were these independently published or traditionally published? Because if they're traditionally published, most of the time your publisher is handling those submissions. Not all the time, but most of the time. Incidentally, now that you have the money habit, you can submit that to a couple of contests that I think are important for you to submit them to.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
I have to remember to tell Andrea that.
Thank you. As you were pointing that book, that reminded me, another scam is these international translations that are false. So I've had some international publishers reach out. They're not international publishers. What they are is they ask for a fee to see if they can get an international publishing deal for you.
So they're pretending to be scouts.
Yeah, but they don't even say that. They say, listen, your book can be in Persian. I'm just picking a random language. One of my books is in Persian. And then it says, we will, we require a fee for us to actually now scout this out. It's like, oh, so you're not.
No, so everybody listen, scouts don't work like that. Typically, a scout gets a fee when they secure the deal like any other agent.
Yeah, exactly.
So they are supposed to be, that is a real job.
Yeah.
Okay. But typically their only money they make is when they actually get the deal.
And when you self-publish, you will get some international publishing houses reach out to you.
Sure.
And the way they communicate is English isn't the native language.
It can be really strange.
Yeah. And they're legit.
Yes.
And they're legit. I've had, particularly in non-Germanic languages, so like Korean, I've had communications. I'm like, Japanese, I don't know I don't know if it's legit. In fact, I remember doing this deal with this guy in Japan. It was the most legit, and it seemed the most sketch going into it. But I did follow these parameters of trust but verify kind of approach, and it worked out.
Yeah.
It worked out. It was a legit deal.
Yeah. I mean, just do your homework on all of it.
That's the key.
And if it sounds like a really good thing,
it ain't a really good thing.
It ain't.
I love it. I love it. Next week, we have another episode. We don't know what we're talking about, or we do?
Oh, we do. I just didn't put it down there.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah. We're going to talk about people who are academics and they want to write transformational nonfiction, meaning prescriptive nonfiction or memoir or something more commercial. And there's this challenge of moving from academic writing into this other space.
Like what you take like those books you read out of college, for example, those authors?
No.
Who sell their books for $125?
Oh, sometimes.
Okay.
But, there are academics who write peer-reviewed work.
Oh, peer-reviewed work. I see. Okay.
Versus, or maybe write for an academic press, which is a different focus.
Yeah.
And now they want to go more mainstream and they want to write something transformational nonfiction in some fashion. And it goes against the grain for them because of everything they've been taught.
Yeah. And I think my sense, without seeing the outlines, they're going to have to bone up on storytelling a lot. Because in academic and peer reviews, there's not much storytelling.
No. But I think the biggest issue that they have is actually thinking about the reader.
Oh, of course. Reader first.
Yeah.
Reader first. Talking about reader first, our listeners can go to ajharper.com. That's the site you want them to go to. Anything special going on right now or unique that they should be aware of?
I think this episode is airing in July, and we're in the middle of summer camp, which people can join. It's free. If you go to ajharper.com and get on the mailing list, you'll hear all about it. But I always have a membership.
You always have membership.
Yeah, I don't talk about it that much, but I have a monthly membership that allows people to have quite a lot of access to me, actually.
Yeah.
My full library of all my mastercrafts. I just did one on interviewing last week. It was so good.
Wow. And we did an episode on interviewing here.
I did a 4-hour mastercraft on how do you interview to actually pull stories, how to think about that. It's a very different way to think about interviewing than most people think.
I love it.
And so stuff like that you can go get if you're in membership and watch all that stuff.
Do you even demonstrate?
Yeah. We did I walked people through the process and what are the questions and how to focus it specifically for your book. And then we actually did interview. I had people interview each other with me, and we did some feedback on that. So yeah. And then there's a second part to it, which by the time this airs will already be done, but then they're bringing their interview transcripts to me.
Nice.
And yeah, so I do stuff like that in membership.
Also, 1 month from when this broadcast is Authors for Authors that we do, this will be our 8th consecutive year. You're going to be presenting, and I asked you for a topic, and you're like, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about this. What are you going to be talking about?
Well, we haven't zeroed in it completely, but I really want to talk about underrepresented authors.
I love it.
And how the most successful authors can really make a difference.
I love it. I love it. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
Hope you had fun listening to this episode. Go to DWTBpodcast.com to get the resources that AJ's prepared for this show, all available for you for free. I do ask you rate and review the show. If you haven't done it yet, could you spend the 30 seconds? It's a big deal for us just to get the word out. And you can email us with any questions you have at hello@DWTBpodcast.com. The grand reminder, don't write that book. Write the greatest book you can.